Grand Rising. What it do? What is it, Grand Rising? How are you? And how are you? You and you. Grand Rising, good morning. What it do? What's up, guys? For those of you all who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl Phoenix. I said you're a tarot reader, you're a spiritual guide, you're a friend, your buddy, your pal, your friend, your buddy, your pal. I'm your friend. Y'all already know the song by now. Your buddy, your pal. What's up, guys? And I'm here today to give you all your fine divine general collective reading for my fine divine ascended masters. How are you all on this beautiful, beautiful day? I hope all is well in your little world. The world is waiting on you. The world is waiting on you. Okay? Oh my gosh. Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles energy. But for a lot of you, the world is waiting on you. The world is opening up for you because you have stepped out here truly and authentically you. Ashe. Grand Rising, God, and the wind blows for confirmation. Ashe. But Grand Rising, guys, for those of you guys who don't know who I am, it's your girl Phoenix. I said I am not only a tarot reader, a spiritual consultant, but I am also a guided meditation facilitator as well as a yoga instructor here in the Charlotte, NC area. A lot of you guys know me from Mama Best's Place, but I have now ventured out on my own, and now I am here present and I'm walking in my purpose more loudly than I have ever been. Ashe. And for that, I'm thankful. And I'm thankful for the support and the love that comes along with it. Ashe. And so let's go ahead and get started on the general reading, my loves. Okay? I had to move that. I didn't like how you guys were able to see my all up in there, so I had to move it. But what's up, guys? Once again, for those of you guys who are unaware of who I am, it is your girl, Phoenix Asset, and I'm here today to do your general collective message. Okay, my babies? Please keep in mind, she said, yeah. What's up, B? How you doing? So listen, guys. Very excited, okay? But listen, guys, okay? I'm going to give you guys the disclaimer and we're going to jump into the message, okay? I love how excited you are. She's like, let's do it. So listen, my babies, please keep in mind, once again, guys, that this is a general collective reading, okay? So there's going to be something in here for hundreds, thousands, even millions of people, okay? So again, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You are a fine divine ascended master, so you know better than I know. Ashe. Please also keep in mind that I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. Ashe. I am only here for your confirmation, okay? Again, you guys are ascended master. You guys get the same downloads and things like that. Sometimes you just need that outside person to let you know that you're not tripping. And I am your girl, Ashe. Please also keep in mind, my babies, that there is no gender in tarot. There's only masculine energy and feminine energy that what? That dwells in us all, in every single blade of grass, flower, fruit, veggie, the sun, the moon, the stars, everything. Ashe, Ashe. My loves, if this video resonates with you in any way, okay, please do me a favor and make sure to like the video because it does help out with the channel, okay? And it does to help these messages get out to these other divine fine souls. Hello, everybody. Hello. If you guys would like to book me for a personal reading, please reach out to book me for personal readings. I am open for personal readings every single day. I told you guys this is what I do, Ashe. So let's go ahead and get into the messages, my loves. Okay, Medicine Mask is out here, Ashe. This was the very first card that I pulled this rising. I only pulled 2 so far because y'all know we do the live shuffles here, Ashe. And I told you guys, the world The world is waiting on you. They're waiting on you to step out, because I'm seeing someone stepping through a door. Ashe. I'm seeing you stepping through the door and presenting yourself. Ashe. Okay. I love that. You need to know that it is safe to do that. For some of you guys, maybe you're a little hesitant, okay? Or you're thinking, oh, I have to do this a little more, right? Fear is being disguised as logic. Rich Rising Shayna, how are you? Fear is being disguised as logic, okay? That's a message for someone. Fear sometimes can be disguised as logic, okay? You'll try to rationalize it, and you'll be like, oh, well, I got to do this first, or I'm not ready to do that, okay? But the universe is telling you to be open to making those beautiful mistakes, right? Because the beautiful mistakes are learning lessons, okay? So open yourself up to that energy. Ashe. But you guys are definitely stepping out here in a more authentic version of self. Okay? For some of you guys, your animal guys are like surrounding you. Your animal guys are wanting you to be in more connection with them, or more connected with them. Ashe. Some of you guys should start looking into what are your spirit guides, your animal spirit guides, if you are unaware. Okay? Because I know in some cultures they will put the medicine mask on. For some of you guys, maybe you need to purge, you need to release. Okay? Because in some cultures, like Yoruba, Igbo, things like that, right? They wear the medicine mask when they are doing rituals, exorcism rituals. In some cultures, they wear the mask to take on the spirit or the energy of that animal or of that person. Okay, because in some cultures they do wear the skins of people, ashe, to actually take on the attributes of that person. Same thing with the animals, right? In some cultures they would wear the skin of those animals and things like that, like whether it be a cheetah or a fox or something like that. They would skin them, and they would wear those masks, for protection, for initiation rites, things like that. Okay, your first time here, that's beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Ashe. But this is authenticity. Okay? You stepping out here, your more authentic self. Okay, again, authentic. Authentic, authentic, authentic. Ashe. You guys are. Mm, I'm thinking of how to word it. This is a general collective reading, baby. We're not doing yes or no questions right now. Okay? Give me more on this medicine man. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Your authentic self is you in that Queen of Pentacles energy. Ashe, you could be a Capricorn, okay? Sun, moon, or rising, place it where it needs to go. Or you could also just have the qualities of a Capricorn, which are the same qualities of the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is very abundant, very sharp, very responsible, very resourceful. They have this luxury sense about themselves. Hello, how are you? Okay? And it's because, thank you, Spirit, it's because you are walking in your more authentic self, in your truth, Ashe, in the true authenticity of you. Ashe, that was the line. Okay? I told you guys are elevating. Okay? And for a lot of you guys, you are moving in that perfect alignment. Ashe, I'm not even, okay, don't put it in air quotes, they said, because you are moving in perfect alignment. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And because of this, again, I told you guys, because you remain true in character and morals and your values, in the way of, for some of you guys, in the way that you see the world, or the way that you want to help the world and things like that, right? You haven't dithered in any kind of way. right? Because of this, again, the world is opening up for you. So you are becoming magnetizing, or you are magnetizing, Ashe. So you are receiving everything that you are meant to receive. Remember yesterday, we were talking about your manifestations kind of happening at the blink of an eye. Ashe, I had a dream about taking a bath in a bathtub full of wood chips. What is the meaning? So, I don't know. I'm thinking on it, sweetie. I'm thinking on it. Okay. But get back to me, okay? Right now my mind is on General Collective, okay? If you guys know, y'all can write it in the comments for her. But otherwise message me and we'll talk about it. But that will be the only question that I answer, okay? And not to say, and I'm saying this because some people will be like, okay, I'm gonna inbox you, and then they got 1,500 questions. They really want a whole consultation or a whole mini read and Ashe, and those costs, okay? So we just had a lot of cards come out here, okay? Okay? Ashe. But it is because of that. You get what I'm saying? That the world is opening up around you, and abundance is seeking you. Ashe. So that's why, again, a lot of you guys are able to manifest at the drop of a dime right now. Like, you say something and it is coming to pass. Like, literally, you have this vision in 2 days, things are happening, right? And it's, again, because you are standing firmly in self. Okay, I'm seeing someone that is seated securely. Ashe, just how she's sitting on her throne here. Okay, you aren't getting off your throne for nobody. Ashe, you have grown so much. Ashe, and that's why can't nobody stop you. I'm seeing the wall of protection, around you. And this isn't the white, beautiful love and light wall. This is a brick wall. Ashe, this is a brick wall. It's still white, but it's a brick wall because your boundaries, Ashe, your boundaries have become much stronger. Okay, you guys are loving on yourself. You guys have been fighting for yourselves and still are fighting for yourselves. Okay, you guys are, again, true warriors. Ashe, I love that. I love that. I love that. Steadfast warriors at that. Okay. And you guys are like, listen, do you know how long it took me to get here? So you guys aren't allowing anybody to come in and try to, like, knock you off course or knock you off your throne, if you will. You like, baby, do you know how long it took me to get here? Do you know how much I had to fight to get here? Okay, Ashe, thank you, Spirit. And I just heard you're no longer in that fight mode. You are now you're not in survival mode anymore. Okay, now you are in the mode where you can live, you can thrive, you can be happy, you can be peaceful. You're at ease, Ashe. And if you're not, you're one step away. Again, it's because you haven't walked through that door. Okay, guys, again, keep in mind this is a general collective. Okay, take the reading as it resonates. Okay, and if it don't resonate, maybe it ain't for you. Okay, or maybe it just hasn't occurred yet. Because, again, remember earlier I was saying, for some of you guys, you walk through that door, and for some of you guys, you're still standing at the threshold. For some of you guys, you are still standing at the threshold because you're letting fear, doubt, or rationalize fear and doubt, right? Creep in. You're trying to tell yourself, oh, I'm not ready yet. I'm not prepared yet. Oh, look at this person. Look at their setup, whatever the case may be, okay? And you are psyching yourself out of your position, psyching yourself out of your spot, I just heard, okay? Don't get tricked out your spot. Don't let others trick you out your spot, and you definitely don't trick yourself out of your spot, because nobody can trick you quicker than yourself. Okay? And again, that's with the rationalized thinking, right? Or you'll be like, remember, it's fear showing up as rationalized thoughts, if that makes sense, okay? So again, it's you sitting there thinking like, okay, well, I can't lead this class yet, or I can't do this yet because this person did this, and this first. Their path isn't your path. Okay? It's time for you to step over the threshold, okay? And allow the universe to do its thing. Allow the blessings to come to you because they are coming to you. They're right there at your door. You just got to step on the other side. Ashe, I love that. You just got to take that step, okay? Remain grounded. For some of you guys need to open up them chakras, right? Sometimes, well, I can't say sometimes. A lot of times people are so focused, right, on trying to have this false sense of control, right? This false sense of power. I can't tell you guys how many people come into my classes and things like that, and they're like, "Oh, I want to be powerful." You know, I want to be powerful. You're already powerful, right? Because you're you. Ashe, it's in you. Okay? But how about being empowered? Ashe. How about being empowered? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay? Be confident in yourself. Okay? Because there's creativity thriving in you. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing the creativity all up in here. All up in that sacral solar plexus chakra. Just going like in a circle. Ashe. Because it's stagnant. Because you guys have been doubting yourselves, because you guys aren't just letting it flow. Ashe. And when you let it flow, mistakes are going to happen, but guess what, you learn from those mistakes, and then guess what, you grow from those mistakes. Okay, so embrace the mistakes. Ashe. Okay, don't let anything hold you back, you guys. Because you guys are, I'm telling you, you guys are in this season of abundance, of good wealth, health, prosperity, you know, of all of these beautiful things, right? You guys are in your season of gifting. Ashe. Six of Pentacles, you guys are on the rise. You guys are on the rise. Okay? You guys are, I'm here like fish and loaves, okay? Like the story of Jesus with the fishes and the loaves. Ashe. Very magical being. You guys are going to be able to feed nations off of what you are doing here. Okay? And not just knowledge, but truly feed. Okay, again, I told you guys, for some of you guys, you have like this philanthropist type mindset. Let me slow down, guys, because I'm stumbling on my words because I'm trying to talk too fast. Okay? But you have this philanthropist mindset. Ashe. A lot of you guys are going to be helping the collective, healing the collective. The collective is going to be coming to you, seeking guidance, you know, laying their burdens down with you. Ashe. Because, you know, we are all healers. Ashe. We all have the Ashe. Some of our Ashes is just stronger than one another's or each other's. Ashe. Okay. But you guys are in this season where you guys don't have to worry about burdens anymore. You guys don't have to worry about weight and obstacles and things like that. Right? Like, will things try to come against you? Heck yeah. Okay, but will they succeed? Heck no. Okay, because you are in this season of flight. You're taking off. You're soaring. Ashe. Ashe. And it's because of the dedication. Right? You guys have remained dedicated, remained steadfast. Ashe. Okay? And because of that, I told you guys, there's just so much abundance, love around you. There's so many full cups, right? And that's crazy. Okay, there's so many full cups. Ashe. So they're even like the people around you. You don't have to worry about people coming in to take, right? Because the universes are providing souls that are going to help you, that are going to encourage you. Ashe. These aren't energy vampires. These are, thank you, divine assistance, okay? Assistance, okay? Coming to bring you divine assistance. Assistance. Divine assistance coming to bring you divine assistance. Ashe. And I'm hearing you deserve it. You deserve it. Because even when you didn't have a team, even when you had nobody, you still, hi, how are you? Even when you had nobody, you still stood 10 toes down. Ashe. Oh my God. Because even when it got hard, you still stood tall. Even on the nights when you wanted to give up, you did not. You kept going. Even when the world tried to change your heart, Ashe, you remain pure. Ashe, if this is resonating, like the video, y'all, let me know. Okay? Even when you wanted to give up, you did not. And so this is your gift of blessing. This is your gift of blessing. Peace be unto you. Ashe, peace be unto you. Because you have remained steadfast. You have remained Mayat. Ashe. You have remained balanced. You have remained strong. You have always stood in your truth, in your power. Ashe. You have always been a great heart of great wisdom, of divine intelligence. And so when people came against you or when people hurt you, you did not look at it like you looked at it from a place of understanding, right? And so for some of you, you gave a little bit too much grace because you were trying to be too understanding, right? But now, again, you have released yourself from that burden. I just heard. And so that's why your boundaries have become much stronger. And so as your boundaries became stronger, you release people, you release mindsets and things like that, which is why you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is why you can stand out and go out here and be authentically you, which is why you stand out. You are always meant to stand out. You are always meant to be different. You are always meant to shine brighter. You are never a part of the masses. Ashe, you are always the leader, Ashe, and the wind blows for confirmation. Always the leader. Even when you felt alone, even when you felt like you had no one to lead. Ashe. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. So even when you felt like you had no one to lead, right? And so it's giving dignity, right? And I'm hearing that verse, about how it's easy to do good when people are watching. Ashe, it's about who you are when people aren't watching. Ashe, and you have always been exactly who you are, whether people were watching or not. I'm getting chills. Ashe, and that is why Ashe, praise break. And that is why you are in the position you are in right now. That is why joy is finding you. That is why abundance is finding you. That is why love is finding you. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to chase it. Ashe, I'm seeing someone sitting still. You could sit still and all of these things are still going to find you. That's how magnetizing you are. I heard that's how deserving you are. You don't have to go out here and fake it because you are. I am finding the pages I need this day. Ashe, I love it. More so, the pages are finding you. Ashe, because you don't have to go out here and seek anymore. You are in divine alignment. And when you move in divine alignment, the wisdom finds you, the love finds you, the people find you. You just show up. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I'm looking at 333 right now. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Look at that. That's the Four of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Ashe. The things you guys have daydreamed about, right? And although it came out like this, Four of Wands first, when I laid it down, it came out like this. And we read the stories as the ancestors give them to us, Ashe. And so the peace, the joy, the love, the happiness, the things that you daydream about, right? The things that you write about, the things that you hope for, Ashe, are exactly the things that you are about to receive. I just heard your wildest dreams are coming true. You guys are drinking from a fountain of healing. Ashe. You guys have chosen to drink from the fountain of healing, and so you guys are just receiving everything else, everything that comes with it. Remember, I told you guys are steadfast warriors. You guys are my people that do the shadow work. Ashe, you've done your shadow work. You've cleared your karmic debt. And you guys are now able to walk freely in your purpose. Freely, the chains have been removed from your ankles. The shackles have been removed from your ankles. They have been removed from your wrists. They have been removed from around your throat chakra. You can speak like you, walk like you, move like you, authentically you. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to hide anymore. You're different for a reason, and embrace that, because you're going to start to realize when you do that your weird tribe is going to find you. You're going to realize, oh wait, I'm not the only one that thinks like this. And it's because you gave yourself the grace to go out here and stand in the light that is yourself. Ashe. You have taken off the clown mask and you have put on the medicine mask. And I know some of y'all just got offended when I said clown mask, but understand the clown mask is the mask of society. It is the fears, the thought patterns, and things like that that we pick up from society. You guys have taken off that mask. You are no longer dancing around for society or for other people. You're no longer people pleasing, is what I heard. Ashe. And because of that, you have gained, I want to say, a newfound sense of power, because in a way it is a newfound sense of power because you haven't been in this energy before, right? It feels new, but this is that innate power that you already carry. This is you. This is truly who you are. You know, you don't have to be in search of power because you are empowered. Ashe. Now now look, that was a good one right there. Thank you, Spirit. You don't have to search for power, Ashe, because you are empowered. Spiritual sister, how you doing? Okay. And this what got you so confident, Ashe. You are walking in the wisdom of your ancestors. You are no longer walking or how do I put that? We'll come back to that. This is going to ruffle some feathers here. Okay? And I'm having doubts on saying it, which is why I'm going to say it, because I know that is me wanting to be a people pleaser and not offend anyone. Okay? But if you're offended, take it up with your ancestors. Okay? Maybe sit on it for a little bit. Okay? Because I'm trying to understand it as well. Okay? But you are not following the knowledge or the teachings of false prophets. Ashe. Okay, I get it now. Because who they say wrote the Bible didn't actually write the Bible. Maybe there was actual pages of the Bible found, Ashe, but things were rewritten, Ashe, it was edited and things like that to control, to place fear, to have people confined, Ashe. Because when you are looking for something to save you outside of yourself, then you're always in search of, Ashe. You're always in search of. But when you realize that God source is not only outside of yourself but within yourself as well, you start to realize, wait, I am my own savior, right? You start to realize, wait, no one's gonna come and knock me over the head or burn me in the, in a big fire. Like no one's gonna do that. The fire isn't inside, right? You criticize you. No one criticizes. No one can criticize you better than you can criticize you, right? I'm so glad to connect. Ashe, same here. The God energy, the God body energy, and the devil energy is all within self. Ashe, it's all within self, right? Mm. But you guys have decided to walk in the wisdom of your ancestors. Okay. And that doesn't negate anything, It's just saying, that you open your eyes and you're seeing everything from a wider perspective, from a more whole perspective versus the half truths that they give us out here in the world. Ashe, walking in your light. Ashe. And when you're no longer living in half truths, Ashe, then the world opens up, right? Because a lot of the teachings that you guys gather and things like that, it's half truths. People are giving half truths. Ashe. But when you sit with your ancestors, right? When you receive those downloads, when you ask for the understanding, right? And they give it to you, this has now become whole truths. Ashe. I was looking at this card the other day, right? And what is very significant to me isn't the faces, right? Isn't the faces, but the energy centers on the faces, right? I'm not answering yes or no questions, not right now. Ashe, not right now. I don't know if I'll do yes or no questions today, to be completely honest. Why, you ask? Because when I do them for donations, but it's nothing forced. And a lot of my energy gets drained because a lot of people don't send donations. They just come on here and ask 1,000 questions. And so I'm pondering, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll set a price and I'll stick to it. Who knows? Okay. We got Trickster that just came out here. Okay. These are the challenges that arise, right? But when I say challenges, right, what's funny about Trickster and challenges being on the same card, right, is that the challenges are like trickster spirits, right? They can trick you out your spot. They can trick you into not doing, not walking in your purpose, right? They can trick you into fear, right? They can trick you into not stepping over that threshold that we were talking about in the beginning, right? Embrace the challenges, have fun with the challenges, right? The trickster spirits that we hear about, whether it be Papa Legba, just a very popular trickster spirit, right? They have this negative connotation, right? Or the world views them in this negative light because they have this generalized opinion on the word trickster. Ashe. But Papa Legba comes in to bring challenges and things like that so that you can realize the resilience that is within you. So you can realize the warrior that is within you. They bring about these challenges so that you can overcome and so that you can see that you will overcome. It's not to bring you down, to hinder you, to stop you, or to scare you. It's to show you exactly who you are. And when you embrace those challenges, Ashe, you embrace the will to keep going. You embrace the resilience that is within you. You embrace that godlike quality that is within you. Ashe. I'm looking at the card and I'm looking at there's a sigil behind him. Ashe. So I'm just trying to tap into it, see what I see. Okay. Mm. And the challenges, Ashe, yes. The challenges that you have faced or came up against, right? You guys have stood with your ancestors, right? Or the challenges that your ancestors have faced. Because you guys have tapped in with your ancestors, tapped into those stories, and chosen to stand in your authentic power. Ashe, this has put you in that emperor energy. Ashe. Mm. I'm seeing the phoenix. I'm seeing the phoenix. You guys have risen. This is rebirth, renewal, Ashe. And I'm being reminded of our meditation. We meditate here every rising at 6:15, between 6 and 6:15, right, is our starting time. But the energy of that was released, right? We started with this releasing, and then the momentum within the flutes picked up, and I was like, that's giving release and restoration. That's giving release and renewal. That's giving release and an opening. Ashe. You guys, for some of you guys have risen from a fire that was meant to stop you. Okay? Mm, Many things have tried to stop you. Death has even tried to stop some of y'all. Okay? But look, birth, renewal. Look at the cardinal. Look at the cardinal. And then look at the plant down there. Look at the egg being cracked open, you guys. The bird coming out. I'm looking at the amazement on this little boy's eyes as he's watching the bird take off. But it's giving the bird is you, the cardinal is you, the spirit is you. Thank you. Ooh, Ashe. I'm hearing that the little boy is the most high. Your ancestors place it where it needs to go. Your spirit team. Your spirit team is looking at you in amazement. They're so proud of you. They're watching you take off like, look, you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. That's so beautiful that we got that message right now. And I literally wrote that in my journal. See, a lot of you are walking a path. that has been walked before, that your ancestors have walked. Ashe. And they laid out the path for you. For some of them, your ancestors wrote about you. The sages wrote about you. Oh my gosh. I don't want to stop it right here. The sages wrote about you. The wind is blowing for confirmation. They knew this day would come. They knew that you would come. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. My loves, keep doing what y'all doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. Look, oh my gosh. I can't make this up. Now I'm feeling like I want to cry. But cry in gratitude, right? So y'all see me, I put the deck down because I'm wrapping up. I have to be walking out the door at 7:30 to go to the community garden with my babies. We're building a community garden. And look, remember we were just talking about, right? The path has already been laid out for you. Thank you so much. Look where card was still there. This is medicine wheel continuation. The red cardinal. There was a red cardinal in the bird. The red cardinal, she always comes to visit me, and I try to tell her, you can come sit here with me. But I think she does that to try to judge if I'm afraid or not. Because she gets super close, and I'm always like, but I'm not afraid. Kai, you be catching me off guard. Okay. Mm. It's giving, this is you in the middle. Oh my gosh, y'all, that spiral. There's that spiral that we were talking about earlier that I said is going within your, in between your sacral and solar plexus. It's the energy wheel. It's the energy wheel. You guys are about to take off because now I'm seeing it go like this and come up. Ashe. But it's given, this stone is you. The protection that is around you, your ancestors around you. For some of you guys, you need to do a sacred energy wheel. Okay? A crystal grid is what you guys call it. Do a crystal grid, or even just surround yourself in crystals, right? Because crystals are a portal. Crystals open portals. Ashe. I know you guys know of Atlantis. I know you guys know of Atlantis. Ashe. And that very beautiful society, right? It's crazy how the world now is continuing that cycle of Atlantis, right? We'll talk about that for a different day because we don't have enough time here today. But Atlantis worked with a lot of crystals, right? They understood that crystals were, they did not just hold energy, but they held knowledge, right? There was a point in time where, and of course we can still, place our intentions in our crystals and things like that, right? But what is, you don't have crystals? What if you don't have crystals? You can call on the energy of the crystals. Ashe. You don't have to have them physically. If you need a lesson, then that, inbox me and we will talk about it. Ashe. But you don't actually have to have it, right? Because crystals is an energy, just like everything is an energy, right? Just like I am here, right? But you don't need me to be there to do an energy transfer for you. If that does that make sense, right? Um, but so with the crystals, place the crystals around you, right? Because at one point in time, crystals held, they still do. Ashe, they're like, girl, don't take our power away from us, but they still do. but in Atlantis they use crystals to hold divine information, right? Like you could place wisdom in a crystal and give it to someone, and they could absorb that information that was placed in the crystal. Ashe. And so we're being told for you to just do place crystals around you, okay, or get into a nice meditative state, okay, with the crystal of your choice. And when I say meditative state, I mean like calling on that crystal, Ashe, and asking that the energy of that crystal, because crystals are all around us whether we know it or not, Ashe. So it's nothing to tap into the frequency or the energy of a crystal, Ashe. Okay, so place crystals around you, okay? Do an energy grid, okay? Meditate in your energy grid, okay? Or just have a sacred space. Ashe. Sacred spaces could definitely be a space in the forest, or a space in the woods, or a space in your backyard that is going to be just for you and your connection with spirit, to connect with spirit, to connect with your animal guides. Ashe. But make sure you all do that, okay, my loves? I am about to go again. I enjoyed you all, and I hope that you all enjoyed this collective general message. Okay, if you guys would like to reach out for a personal, in-depth message, you guys can do so. Alrighty. My 3-question any question reads are 2222. Okay, my general collective readings are 44.44. My love readings are $30. My ancestral readings are $66.66. Ashe. I also do special readings like who put that hex on me, and a lot of y'all don't have hexes on you for real, but it's just to give y'all that confirmation, right? And but some people do, Ashe. And so when you guys are getting that who put that hex on me reading, it will let you know if you have a hex on you, if so, who did it, why they did it, and how to cleanse it, okay? So that is how that reading works, Ashe. Or if it is just you holding yourself back, because that is a thing, and a lot of times that is the case. But if that is the case, we'll also get the guidance on how to get you back on track, Ashe, and stepping more into your empowered self, Ashe. Another thing, guys, if you guys have any questions, you guys want consultations, if you guys would like a guided meditation session, also feel free to hit me up here, okay? I work with children as young as 4 years old, okay? And that is video or in person, okay? And then, of course, I work with 4 on up, okay? You can be 78 and get a guided meditation session with me. I was about to say special, but they are special sessions, Ashe. So I'm about to go, my loves. I love you all so very much. It was amazing having you here. Again, if this video resonated with you in any way, please make sure to like the video. And even if you are on TikTok, okay, if this video resonated with you, please go check out my YouTube channel, The Ascended Master Oracle. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, let me know how it resonated with you, leave a comment and all of that. Oh, hey, Lex, I thought that was you down there. Okay, but leave a comment and all of those great things, okay? I will be doing a giveaway with my readings, okay? I will be doing a free general reading for the people that go subscribe to my channel today and like the video. Not all of y'all, okay? But the people that do it, I will be selecting 2 people from that thing. Hey, honey, what time do you normally start these on here? So the general collect, I do the meditation. We start the meditation at 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 6:15 at the latest. So we are on here no later than 6:30, okay, in the rising, because I try to give you all a good like 20-30 minute read. Sometimes we go over, all the time we go over. Shit, it's been 49 minutes, okay? I really gotta be out the door in 5 minutes, but it'll be all right if I'm a little late. I'm going to the community garden, you guys. I love you all so very much. Again, hit me up for your readings, meditation, yoga sessions, all of those beautiful things. I love y'all. Peace. I'm normally getting ready for work, but I can hop on with my headphones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that. Do